college, but school is never out for the great ones. Of course, that's what TSTN is all about, and that's why I'm so proud to be a part of it. A big part of the mental toughness training process is simply becoming more aware of the thought processes, habits, and philosophies of the people around you. When I label the average person as a middle-class thinker, don't take my word for it. Just listen to people talk. Listen to the language they use and the words they select to describe their experiences. The average person is operating from a fear and scarcity-based consciousness, and their main goal, consciously or subconsciously, is to avoid pain. Their ultimate dream is to live a comfortable life. Not a big life, not a life where they rise to the peak of their ultimate potential, but a comfortable life that ends in their safe arrival at death. And the result is they usually achieve it. The problem is one day they end up in a nursing home, staring out a window, wondering why they played it safe. The most common regret expressed from people on their deathbeds is, why didn't I take more chances? It's sad and unnecessary, and it doesn't need to happen to you. When I return, we're going to talk about the people around you and the influence they have on your mindset. Plus, find out how you can separate yourself from the crowd and achieve world-class success. Welcome back to Mental Toughness Secrets of Champions. I'm your mental toughness coach, Steve Siebold. For the next 7 days, I want you to really listen to the people around you and see if you hear how they program themselves into mediocrity. What has this got to do with your career? Everything, because this is your competition in the marketplace. Once you hear middle-class language for yourself and start to believe what I'm saying, you simply do the polar opposite to separate yourself. Your competition speaks middle class, you speak world class. They live in delusion, you live in objective reality. They bitch and moan about being underpaid, you look for more complex problems to solve. Do you see the beauty here? Hey, it ain't rocket science, but my friends, it works. I promise you, it works. My next mental toughness secret for world-class success in your career is to stop comparing yourself to the average person in your industry. Middle-class thinkers delude themselves into thinking they are great at what they do because they compare themselves oftentimes to other middle-class performers. This is a big mistake. I'll give you an example. As a professional speaker and consultant for some of the largest corporations in the world, we conduct hundreds of surveys each year with sales and management teams. One of the most fascinating responses we receive is when we ask this question. Now listen to the question carefully. Okay, here it is. Based on your results in your job, would you consider yourself a good performer, a very good performer, or a great/world-class performer? What percentage of the people say they're a world-class or a great or world-class performer? 87%. Can you believe that? 87%. When we first started asking this question, I knew something was wrong. Great or world-class performers make up, as you know, about 5% of the population. So we started asking a follow-up question. Here it is. When you say you're a great or world-class performer, compared to whom? And here's what they said. Watch this. Compared to the average person. And I said, okay, now I get it. See, they think they're great because they're comparing themselves to other middle-class performers who are barely holding on. This is definitely not for you.